Welcome to Streaming News Network by Claude McDaniel. News with no added opinions or slants. Please like and subscribe.
Good morning, I'm Claude McDaniel, and this is Streaming News Network. A South Carolina jury has found former gas station owner Rick Chow not guilty of murder in the shooting death of 14-year-old Cyrus Cormac Belton, bringing to a close one of the Columbia area's most closely watched criminal trials. The case stemmed from a fatal confrontation on May 28, 2023. Prosecutors said Chow and his son, Andy, pursued the teenager after wrongly accusing him of shoplifting from the family-owned convenience store. Evidence presented during the trial showed the pursuit continued for approximately the length of a football field before Rick Chow fired a single shot from a .45 caliber handgun, striking the teen in the back. Cyrus Cormac Belton died at the scene. Following 3 days of testimony from more than 15 witnesses and extensive closing arguments, jurors began deliberations shortly after midday on June 1. The panel spent roughly 8 hours reviewing the evidence before reaching its verdict late that evening. During deliberations, jurors sought guidance from the court on several occasions, including questions about what would happen if they could not reach a unanimous decision. The judge instructed them to continue their discussions. Later, jurors requested copies of the legal instructions and charges before resuming deliberations. Just before 9 o'clock that night, the jury returned to the courtroom and announced a verdict of not guilty. The defense argued throughout the trial that Rick Chow acted to protect his son after the teenager allegedly pointed a firearm at Andy Chow. Attorneys for the defense maintained that Chow's actions were a case of defense of another person, not murder. Prosecutors presented a sharply different account, arguing that the evidence did not support an immediate threat justifying deadly force. The prosecution contended that the teenager did not turn and present a danger to Andy Chow in the moments before the shooting. A 9mm pistol was recovered near the teenager's body following the incident, a fact heavily debated during the trial. Rick Chow did not testify in his own defense. Following the verdict, defense attorneys said their client was relieved after what they described as a lengthy and difficult ordeal for both families. They also emphasized that the case remained a tragedy because a young life was lost. Outside the courthouse, several observers expressed disappointment with the jury's decision. Attorneys representing the Cormac Belton family indicated that a separate civil lawsuit against Chow is expected to continue despite the criminal acquittal. Because the jury returned a not guilty verdict, the criminal case against Rick Chow has now come to an end.
Thank you for listening to Streaming News Network videos and shorts. Please like and subscribe to our news channel.